It's another cold one here in Ontario, Canada. Minus like 25, 30, something crazy like that. Anyway, it does not stop me from coming out and sharing with you and talking with you. It's Kathy here with Weight Loss God's Way. And I've been sharing some points over the last couple of weeks on why we overeat. And today I want to talk to you about one that you might not have considered. It is dehydration. Possibly you are thirsty. What's interesting is that sometimes we eat because we're thirsty, but our body kind of gets confused and can't quite distinguish hunger from thirst. So we eat. And so if you struggle with overeating, before you get ready to put something in your mouth, check. Drink a sip of water and see if that does the trick. It'll take a while to learn to distinguish the difference between hunger and thirst because we're not very skilled at it. And all we know is we feel something in our body and so we react. And eating is a very kind of instinctive way to react. So I encourage you to try. Next time you think you're hungry, pause for a second, have some water, and see if that does the trick. The thing about hunger is it also passes. So it's not like, oh, you're going to stay hungry and that pain is going to stay there. It'll eventually pass. So have that sip of water and see how you respond. And an even better thing to do so that you don't get into the places where you're overeating is to carry around water with you all throughout the day. Have small sips, and so that will keep you satiated until your meal. And that way, you know that when you are ready to eat, it will be because of hunger and not because of dehydration or because you're thirsty, because you're already hydrated. All right, so there's today's tip if you struggle with overeating, is check your water intake. And I'm saying water intake, I'm not saying coffee intake or juice intake, but your water intake, because there is a big difference. So coffee actually dehydrates you. And so if you're drinking coffee, you actually need to drink more water than the average person. If you're drinking juice, then you're getting calories in there. You're getting hidden calories in there. If you're drinking no calorie drinks, then you're still tricking your body and telling your body that it's getting sugar, and so it's going to keep craving sugar. And that's why water really is the best option for you most of the times. Of course, every once in a while you'll indulge in something else, but for the majority of the time, you want to be consuming clean, fresh water all throughout the day. A good measure of how much water is take your weight and half it and drink that much in ounces. So for example, I'm 150 pounds. Okay, 154. Divide that by half and that'll be 75, 76 ounces or so. So that's how much water I need each day. All right, so the 8 cups is a good place to start if you're not drinking water. But otherwise, if you're drinking some water, know that a good measure is half of your body weight in ounces. So for me, that's about 10 cups. And how do you do that measurement? Well, each cup of water is 8 ounces. And so I'm dividing my 76 by 8. And that's around 80 ounces. Okay, so hope that math works. It's half of your body weight in ounces, and then divide by 8 to understand how many cups you should be drinking. All right, so my goggles are fogging up. It's time to go. Be sure to hit subscribe if you're new, wondering what this crazy person is doing outside in the cold. I'm sharing my heart with you on faith and health. So be sure to subscribe. Summer is coming, and you'll see the beach, and you'll see walks that aren't so crazy. But right now I'm here because it's winter and I'm committed to walking. God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow.